Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel.
Hi, how are you?
So for those who are new here, please subscribe to my channel and welcome
To the stunning world of Clarence.
So on today's video, I am gonna do something which is quite requested, skincare.
So I'm gonna tell you a little bit of a story. If you're Malaysian, you would probably know this.
First time I actually became really concerned by my skin was when I used the product called Royal Expert White. So Royal Expert White was a fascinating product because it was heavily advertised on the Indian news channel, on the Indian radio. If you guys don't know about this product was banned in Malaysia, Singapore and a few other countries as well.
What actually made me use this product was I felt that it was advertised to make your skin healthy, glowy and really fair. So when I started using this product, I realized that my skin was really fair. Like it literally it became super white. Just one day, actually I went out on a vacation to a beach. My parents actually took the product away from me, like they hid it because they were afraid that it might be doing something which is harmful to my skin. I came back home, I could realize that my entire face became like burnt. My skin started peeling off. My skin was super dry. It started to become super dark. My neck used to be darker than my face. Then it took a whole other turn. My neck became fairer and my face became super dark. And then I realized that this product was actually killing me from the inside.
I read online, the news actually said that this product contained a lot of mercury in it. And the mercury can actually damage your brain and kidney. So thank God I have not had any of the complications, but you have to be very concerned with what you use on your skin.
And it literally made my skin super sensitive. So ever since then, my skin has gone through so much. It has been oily, it has been breakouts, it has been hyperpigmentation, all kinds of stupid things. So that's when the entire skincare, extravaganza began. So since then, I have, used a lot of products on my face. The only reason why I trust this Royal Expert White is because it was advertised like crazy to the Indian community people who always wanted to be fair. So this is when I realized that
being fair is not everything and having a healthy and happy life is what is important. So that's when I got into Clinique. So this is one of the first bottles I ever bought from Clinique. This is actually the last bottle. I used it for a good, I would say 4-5 months, I suppose. And also I bought this, the Clinique for Men Exfoliating Tonic. The thing was, the tonic was over drying. I did not know this. It had denatured alcohol in it, which is very bad for your skin.
I will link a video down below for those who want to know what alcohol can actually do to your skin.
But yeah, this did make my skin a little bit better for a very short period of time. After that, it took a whole new turn because it became terrible. It became oily again. It became disgusting. It became super oily.
So this was the first product I used and it did wonders. It was amazing. But after some time, and also I watched a lot of videos from Hiram on YouTube. So what he said was Clinique is a very old brand and also their formulation.
It was okay as a basic moisturizer.
I did not actually care about my skin cleansers. I actually used to buy them from Watsons, from very basic brands, but I don't remember, like Garnier, and they were literally drying. They would literally make my skin feel so dry, and I thought that was the best thing for your skin. The reality is, that is the worst thing for your skin.
The moment you cleanse your skin, you do not want to feel like your skin is tight and dry because that indicates that all the moisture, all the good oils and the skin barrier has been damaged and all the good oils have been taken out of the skin and your skin is literally dehydrated. So then that's when I got a cleanser from Philosophy. It was in a very, very gentle, did not leave my skin dry, and that was one of my favorite cleansers. I wanted to try something else, obviously, so then I bought this Fresh soy cleanser. It did wonders. Hands down, it was amazing. This is a really, really good cleanser. But the only problem was I did not feel it did anything to my texture. I would definitely recommend this for sensitive skins. But if you have super oily skin like me, it is also a good cleanser given that you know how to pair your products. You need other good products. Not only a cleanser can't do everything, you need to moisturize, you need to tone your skin. You need a basic skincare routine. I'm currently using the Origins Check and Balance Frothy Face Wash. I did not actually watch the Hiram video before I actually bought this, but Hiram told that this contained a lot of essential oils, which Hiram did say that it could be irritating for your skin depending on your skin type. But my skin type, I feel like it did not irritate my skin and it was not over dry, it did not make me feel tight, which I really love, and I'm still using this. I might change to different cleanser after this, But for now, this was really good. So the toner I used is actually from the Inkey List. This was a very cheap toner.
That's 50 ringgit because it did its job. Literally, after using this, my skin became so much better. There is no comparison. The Glycolic acid toner was one of the products which actually changed my skin for the better.
I used to use Clinique, but now currently I'm using the Inkey List Vitamin B, C and E moisturizer. So this moisturizer, the thing I loved about this product was the vitamin B in it. Literally, niacinamide is vitamin B. Niacinamide is supposed to help with oil production. I've been using this for about 2 weeks now, and I've got to say, this is a very small product. This was 25 ringgits, which is really cheap. And I thought, oh man, it's a cheap product, I don't know what's gonna do. But actually, this can indeed be compared to the Clinique. Literally, this was good, but this is really good. This is amazing. Especially if you have oily skin and uneven skin texture like myself. I feel like this has, evened out the uneven skin texture and also the hyperpigmentation as well as the oil production. It has helped me to a certain extent, and I would keep using this and I will let you know how it was. So for a serum, I actually bought the Dr. Jart V7 serum, and actually I do not use this very often. This is a very small product. I'm not really sure of the price, but this was one of the high-end products that I did buy, and it was quite expensive. It was 200 ringgit something. Depending on your budget, it could be expensive. Did it do good for my skin? I would say okay. It did cause me to break out. Oil production was not very controlled by this. It made my skin a little bit more oily, so I would only use this occasionally. So besides that, very important, the last step of my skincare routine would definitely be a good sunblock. So this is from Supergoop. Everyday sunscreen. It's a SPF 50. This is a very old bottle, and it is actually finished. Like, I don't have anything in here. But basically, I don't have anything in here. Not extremely lightweight, but it did not give me a very oily feel when I used it. So yes, this is a really good product. But now currently, since I can't go outside and buy a new sunscreen, I had this, the banana boat. The problem with this is it does contain oxybenzone, which could be irritating for some skin, so I do not know about you, but for my skin, it does not matter. Like, it did not do any damage to my skin. I did not feel irritated. I feel fine. I feel really good about this product as well. But it is a little bit of a heavy product, so you might, if you have really oily skin, you might want to not use this product. But for me, my skin oil has been controlled so much, especially after wearing this. Like, I don't know what they put in here, but literally I feel like the niacinamide, the vitamin E has done so much good to my skin. It has really improved my skin for the past 2 weeks. I can tell my oil production is much better. So when I bought the other products, I got a sample from the Drunk Elephant. It is a Bestie Num 9 Jelly Cleanse and a proteiny polypeptide cream. So I have not tried the cleanser yet, but the cream I have, and I would say that literally this is a 200 plus bottle cream, and this is a 25 ringgit cream. Literally, I'm gonna choose this. Literally, I would choose this over this. No joke, no nothing, no. Literally, guys, the Inkey List is a really good product. It is my go-to, and it is 25 ringgit. You can be a little bit more generous when you use it. You don't have to be scared that you're gonna waste your money like with the other products, like especially like this product. This is a 200 plus bottle, and it is gonna, it's gonna hurt when you use more of it, and if you waste it. But this, you can go in with it, you can play around with it, and you won't have to feel bad about it because it's only 25 ringgit, and it does really good. It has a really good capacity. It's a really good product, guys. There are also 2 other products which I do use occasionally. That is the Inkey List Retinol and also the Inkey List Vitamin C. So you can tell the vitamin C is almost completely finished. The difference between the vitamin C in here and in here is quite a big difference. This is the L-ascorbic acid, which is more potent than the derivative of vitamin C, which is in here. because sensitive skin cannot use very strong vitamin C, so be careful guys. And also you can't use very strong acids as well, because this is a very strong acid. This is a 10% acid. This is a 10% glycolic acid. You can get 7% from the ordinary, also a glycolic acid, and I heard that that is a little bit better, but I would say, you know, I wanted to go for the stronger one because I really wanted to improve my skin texture and also the oil production, basically the overall condition of my skin. But this was really good because it did make my skin glow, but in a way it did sting, because especially as men, we do shave, and when you shave and after that you want to apply this, it's gonna burn, it's gonna sting. It did sting me quite a few times, but I would say after applying it, after some time, my skin, but it did not break me out. It just felt for like a few seconds it was there, and after that it was just gone, so I did not feel like it was a problem. But when I did start using this, you have to make it a little bit more dilute. You have to use it with a moisturizer, because this is a very dry product, and also it does tend to have a little bit of a smell when you sweat. This is not something for the faint of heart. This is really strong product, but it did really good. It did what it promised. It did a great job. The retinol is basically a derivative of vitamin A. It tends to be for having aging skin, but it's also good for acne, so that's why I bought this. This did an amazing job on my skin. It made me more even. I could tell my skin elasticity was better, and I could tell I did have fine lines. I'm only 19 and I had a little bit of a fine line here and on my forehead as well. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the sun damage, maybe caused by the Royal Expert White, because I did not apply a sunscreen on top of that. So listen to this. I was applying a product which literally stripped my skin from its natural defense, and I did not apply a sunblock. So just imagine the amount of radiation and the amount of damage that that product did to my skin. And also I could have gotten cancer, but thank God I did not. So guys, do not play a fool with skincare. It is really, really, really dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. So things like this, they are very simple to use, and you should follow instruction. This is only supposed to be used in the night, and you're not supposed to use it in the daytime. And when you start using this product, you are to wear a sunblock, broad spectrum sunscreen in the morning, in the daytime. You have to wear a sunblock no matter if you are in the sun or you're gonna stay at home. A sunblock is a must, because you always need protection from the sun. Okay? So basically this is my very simple skincare routine. I cleanse, I moisturize, and I apply sunblock. This is the daytime, and this would be the nighttime. I only use the serum once.
Some of you are watching this who have very good skin, who think that skincare is not really your thing. I would say that you should start, it's better to start early than later, because it's better to be safe than sorry, because you never know what's going to happen to your skin when you get older. Well, with all that being said guys, this is what worked for me. It has been an amazing journey, and skincare is very personal. What works for me might not work for you. You have to explore the skincare by yourself if you are interested. But this is what I would recommend. This is what I've used. I wouldn't say that it will work for you. I'm just saying that it might work for you. It could work for you, like how it worked for me. You don't have to afford expensive skincare products to look great, because I have used expensive and cheap products, and I feel like sometimes the price doesn't actually really matter. It's more on the ingredients and knowing the ingredients. You have to turn and read what is in the ingredients, or you have to watch reviews on how the product works, what works best for you.
I also personally believe this past 1 year I have become a vegan,
and it has substantially helped me with my skin. My skin never felt better. Cutting down on the oil, cutting down on the milk has actually really improved my skin, because my skin never really liked milk. I did realize that a few years ago, that whenever I drank milk, I could tell that the next morning my skin did have kind of a breakout, and sometimes when I apply milk to the skin, it would literally break out like crazy. I did not know about that. Skincare is very personal. This is what worked for me, and what works for you might be different. So don't forget to always, try out. Don't be scared. You don't need a lot of money to actually be concerned about your skin. You can get good products at a good price, especially when you are aware of what products are good and what products are bad. And also you have to, take care of your own skin. So basically, this is the video, and thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear the comments from you, and also what skincare or what product you want me to review on. Leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe and watch my other YouTube videos. And also I would love to hear from you guys. Also follow me on Instagram, and thank you so much for watching. Please share, like and subscribe. Thank you, goodbye, take care.